Well, for the first questions, we can know from the message to plot the diagram of the density function of x and the diagram of y. They are like this. So when y is minus 1, so that the density function of y equals 0, and when y equals minus 1, so there should exist an impuzzle which area equals the probabilities when x less than minus 1, that is 1 over 4, and when y is greater than minus 1 and less than 0, that is this part, it is a continuous function, so we use the formula to know that the density function of y equals 1 over 8, and when y equals 0, there is an impuzzle which areas equals the probabilities when x is greater than 1, so that the area equals 1 over 4, and when y is greater than 0 and less than 1, it's a continuous function, so we use a formula to calculate the density function of y, which equals 1 over 8. When y is greater than 1 and less than 2, there's also a continuous function, so we also use the formula to work out this part, and we can get that the density function of y equals 1 over 4, and when y is greater than 2, the density function of y equals 0, so we can know that the density function of y is equals this part equals this one, and we draw the diagram. When y equals minus 1, there's an impuzzle. When y equals 0, there's also an impuzzle. When y is in this part, it equals 1 over 8. When y is greater than 0 and less than 1, 1 over 8. When y is greater than 1 and less than 2, 1 over 4. So that is the diagram of density function of y. And for the second questions, when y is less than minus 1, the distribution function of y is 0, and when y is greater or equal with minus 1 and less than 0, distribution function of y should equal with this part, and it is 1 over 8 multiply y plus 3 over 8, and when y is greater than 0 and less than 1, we use the same method, and we can know the distribution function of y equals this one. And when y is greater or equal with 1 and less than 2, we use the same way, and we can know that it is equal to this one, and we can verify that when y is close to 2 and the distribution function of y equals 1, so we can know that this part is right, and when y is greater than 2, of course the distribution function equals 1, so that we can plot the diagram of distribution function of fy. That is like this. There are two impuzzles. This impuzzles equals the area of this one, and this impuzzles equals the area of this one. And these three parts are the continuous function. And so we can plot the diagram of distribution function of y. And for the third question, the mean of y equals this part from the definition, so that we can calculate that the mean of y equals 3/8.